exercise demo, Rosie, the LEAP program assistant, will talk a little bit about the LEAP program Brain Health Bootcamp. This online course features a full body workouts with Corie, as well as other exercise and brain health resources. I want to let everyone know that you have the option for closed captioning for this presentation. And a friendly reminder, please keep your microphones on mute. If you have any questions during the presentation, you can type them in the chat and we will leave time after the presentation for Corie and Rosie to help answer the questions. As always, we will have the recording available on our website within 24 hours. Corie, we appreciate you taking the time to join us, so I'll go on ahead and turn it over to you.
Awesome. Well, hi, everyone. As Tina said, my name is Corie Cutshall. I am the director of Kirmayer Fitness Center, a great little fitness center on the KUMC main campus. I teach, and I'm the primary teacher for the Tuesday exercise class that will start up, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, on the 18th of October, if I'm right. Yes. So that'll be the time where it starts up again. The class is focused around, exercises you can do at your house. If you have bands, if you have some free weights, you can utilize those, but, mostly body weight exercises, and a variety of options for each type of exercise. So anybody can join, no matter their fitness level or their comfort level. And then we also talk about, general issues when it comes to exercise, whether that be chronic pain, low back, knee pain, whatever. And we talk about how we can correct some of those issues through exercise. Now, I'm not saying exercise is a miracle thing, but I'm saying it does help quite a bit. So, and speaking of exercise and why we have it in this type of presentation, obviously, and I'm sure you've heard this, and anytime you've talked with the LEAP team or the Alzheimer's Disease Center team, exercise is good for brain health, protecting our brain health through increasing blood flow as we exercise, increasing blood flow, increasing that heart rates, increasing neuron connectivity. So, and many other things. So, and feel free to jump in, Tina or Rosie, if you want to add a little bit more in there. But, that's why it reduces the risk factors for Alzheimer's. So I wanted to go over a couple quick circuits just to get everybody a little bit more comfortable, understand how the exercise class on Tuesdays would go. So I'm going to probably do the hardest thing in the exercise class is get a good camera angle. And I'm not joking. The hardest thing in the exercise is getting a good camera angle. So, I just do it here in my office, but I'm going to give you a couple examples of how we can exercise at home, easy, with things that are in our house. We start out with a warm up, of course, and that could be as simple as just doing, some marches here, even opening up our hips like this, some arm circles, anything that gets us moving and gets the blood flowing. We'll try and stay away from more of that static stretching. And I'm going to move my camera. I'm a little small, so my apologies. We're going to try and stay away from the stretches where you just hold, because we want to move dynamically to get our muscles warmed up through movements, and that'll prepare us better for the class if we open up our joints a little bit more. So we'll do the warm up, and then we would do a 3-4 exercise circuit. So whether that be, and I know I may be cut off here and there, I just want you to kind of see what's going on. I don't have a lot of space in here, but we would start out, and feel free to do this with me. So get a little exercise in while we're here. But we could do something as simple as just standing up, sitting down, and standing back up. So just getting up and out of a chair, either pushing off or just holding our arms here and using mostly our legs We can even go into your basic squat here, where we just reach back to the chair. And why would we do something like this? Well, we do it every day. So we want to make sure that we're strong enough. If we do sit down, can we get back up without someone's help? So, and I do, you know, I have worked with individuals where this is hard for them. We want to make sure that, you know, this is something that we do every day. This is something that we can do and feel confident doing on our own. So obviously there's a variety of options, progressions, regressions when it comes to a simple squat pattern movement or a sit to stand movement. But really it's more of a power exercise, getting up and out of that chair. So I incorporate a lot of this type of exercise into these circuits to keep our lower body nice and strong, and we have that power to get up and out of like a stationary position, basically. Another option I throw in there is, and I'll turn this a little bit here, is we may throw in some push-ups, and everybody's like, no, not push-ups, they're always hard. There's a big variety of push-ups. So we can either do them coming here onto more of a higher up surface, or we can even go to a wall and do them from there. So I think a lot of people think of these exercises as something that is really hard, but they don't have to be really hard. They can be challenging, but they don't have to be unattainable. So we don't always have to come to the ground to do all these. We don't have to do things like burpees or anything like that. So how I would normally pair, I would have a lower body and upper body just to offset that. And then I will usually combine some kind of balance or coordination exercise. So whether that be, I do a balance exercise, and yes, I'm gonna really cut off my head here. So, and move my chair out of the way. See, I'm working in a small space. You don't need a lot of space to do it. You just have to be a little thrifty in where you have things and all that. So I'm going to do something I call the clock balance exercise. So I'm going to move this back just a little bit, and I tell you, the hardest part is the camera angle. So